My name is Isaac Spang, and this is Aftermath. And we're going to go over my picks for tomorrow. And so, who's going to win tomorrow? We got Oakland, and we got San Francisco. I'm going with Oakland. Derek Carr's a better quarterback over C.J. Beathard. They need the win here. Well, they both need to win. But I'm going with Oakland. I think John Gruden is a better head coach right now. I think he showed really good offensive line and offensive status against the Colts, who have a horrible defense. Scored 28 points on them. So I'm going with John Gruden's Oakland Raiders. Derek Carr's going to have a good game. And C.J. Beathard, he's going to go so-so. But I think Derek Carr is going to have a great game. Chicago and Buffalo. Well, we're going to go with Chicago. Trubisky's really good. Their defense is really good also, the Bears' defense. And I'm picking Bears because they look better. And Buffalo doesn't have an offense, and they're just trash. They don't even have a quarterback really worth having. So we're going to go with Chicago. As for Kansas City and Cleveland, this is easy. You got to go with Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City. It's that easy. I'm not going to spend much talking about that one. The Jets, New York Jets, and the Miami Dolphins. We're going to go with the Miami Dolphins. Jets still have their rookie quarterback. Miami still working on all parts. I like Miami because Brock Osweiler is going to be working this game a little bit better. I think he's the better quarterback right now. Sam Darnold still hasn't proven himself yet. So, but if the Jets turn around and get a lot of carries, keep a hold of the ball, a possession, I wouldn't let up on those Jets, but I'm picking the Dolphins to win that game. As for Minnesota and Detroit, I see Minnesota bouncing back, beating Detroit. Minnesota needs a win here. They need to win that. If they want to win that division, they have to get a win here that night. So we're going to pick Minnesota over Detroit. As for Washington and Atlanta, I am picking Washington. Washington's a better team. Alex Smith is playing better football. He barely throws picks. Jay Gruden is a offensive-minded coach. The defense of Atlanta for Queens looks awful. And if Matt Ryan goes for a shootout, then yes, Atlanta could win this game. But I am going with the sure thing, with Adrian Peterson, Alex Smith, and Jay Gruden as the head coach, and picking up Hicks. Clicks from Green Bay. I'm going with the Washington Redskins over this. It was really hard, but I have to go with Washington. As for Carolina and Tampa Bay, I'm rooting for, and I'm picking for Carolina. Cam Newton is just on a roll. He's carrying that team for another MVP season. He wants to go one-on-one. He wants to be at the top. New Orleans is at the top right now, and Tampa Bay's already beaten New Orleans once. So a great way to get an edge on New Orleans is by beating Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is going back to Fitzmagic because Fitzmagic is a better quarterback right now. You don't really have much of a choice. Jameis Winston is not the answer. Jameis Winston probably will be out of Tampa Bay next year as a free agent. You got Jameis. Blake Boyles is not looking good in Jacksonville. So the Florida quarterbacks aren't doing any good at all. Tannehill's hurt. Brock Osweiler is just bad too. But right now, you have to pick Carolina. They have the better defense with Eric Reed and Luke Kuechly. I expect that defense to just have an easy day on the Tampa Bay offense, even though Tampa Bay scored a whole bunch of they can score a whole bunch of points here, and so they got some weapons on offense. We'll see who goes and who doesn't. As for Pittsburgh and Baltimore, Pittsburgh needs a win here. Pittsburgh needs to establish, well, so does Baltimore, but establish complete control in the North. In order to do that, they need a win here because they've already beaten Cincinnati and they've already beaten Cleveland. They beat Baltimore, they'll be on top of the North. As for Baltimore, they need a win here also. So I'm going with Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh better. They got better defense. Bell's back. Big Ben's just a better quarterback than Jameis, than Flacco. Flacco. And so I am picking the Steelers here. However, John Harbaugh and Joe Flacco, it's hard. This is going to be a hard game. It's not going to be an easy one. But I'm picking Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh needs to control the North. So that's why I'm picking. As for Houston and Denver, Houston looks like the better team. I'm sorry, Denver, you look like trash right now. You look like you're already giving up the season. You'll be lucky if you even get even close to the wild card. I don't see it even happening for Denver. Casey Keenum is not a bad quarterback, but I like Deshaun Watson in Houston. They just got Demaryius Thomas or Julio Thomas from Denver anyway, so they just got they got a lot of secrets on that team, and then so I'm going with Houston. Houston looks good. They got Bill O'Brien, and as a head coach, I think he's a better head coach than what Denver has. So I'm going with Houston. That was the LA Chargers versus Seattle. LA needs to keep winning to look, and they look awesome. And so Phillip Rivers is the better quarterback. I'm going with the Chargers and Phillip Rivers. They want to establish a better record. They need to win. They need to win a lot because, they need to win. If they win out, they can win that division, and so, or be tied with the Kansas City Chiefs in that division, and so they want to win out. And Phillip Rivers only has 2 or 3 years. Russell Wilson is looking really good. They're back on top. It's in Seattle. I'm going with the LA Chargers. I think I've already made my pick, and that's the way it goes. As for the Rams and the Saints, this one's up for grabs. It's in New Orleans. New Orleans is looking really good with Drew Brees. They're just on fire. As for the Rams, they're the most complete team in the league today, and so you have to pick if you like the younger quarterback, Jared Goff. I do, and I think I'm going with New Orleans there, though. I think Drew Brees is on fire that nobody else can touch right now, and them being at home from a back-to-back road win games, which I did not see him doing. I thought they would have lost one of those games, but they pulled out both wins. So I think the Saints are still on fire, and the Rams are going to suffer their first loss. As for the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers, I am picking New England. This is a duh pick. If you pick Green Bay, you are going to lose. That's why. Tom Brady is the GOAT. We've already proven that. We already established that. 5 rings, not 1. Aaron Rodgers, he is talented, yes. He is young, yes. However, he is not going to beat Tom Brady. It's that simple. I don't want to hear no more stupid ranting or raving how Aaron Rodgers should be a GOAT. He's not a GOAT. He's not even close to a GOAT. He only has 1 ring, and he needs another one. I can understand you could say Peyton Manning, you could say Joe Montana, you could say John Elway, but you cannot say Aaron Rodgers is a GOAT. He hasn't beaten all the records yet. He hasn't. He has 1 ring. He hasn't even been to multiple Super Bowls. Same with Drew Brees. They only have been to 1. Now, they have offensive-minded coaches. And so, and Green Bay just traded away 2 players. Yes, Montgomery was going to go bye-bye after that horrible fumble when he was told to take a knee. Duh. That's a given. Yes, we already established that he was going to be gone. He needed to be gone to Baltimore. But it's a future draft pick from around 7 to 2020. There is no way that team is already bad. Green Bay is at 500 at best. And it's in New England. Duh. Pick New England. If you pick Green Bay, don't start crying. Because you're going to be crying Monday if you pick Green Bay. As for Monday Night Football, we are picking Tennessee. Why are we picking Tennessee? Marcus Mariota is playing better than Dak Prescott. Who's a better head coach? Well, Tennessee has the better head coach. Coach Clapp doesn't really do anything but clap. I mean, that's all he does. Dallas' head coach is just Coach Clapp. Jared, he's just horrible. And but if Dallas gets Ezekiel Elliott going, then Dallas could win. But I'm picking Tennessee because I think they had a better head coach. They got things to prove in the South a little bit more. That one's up for grabs. I might be re-going over that pick. I don't know yet. That one hasn't decided yet. But I'm picking Tennessee right now. And as for that, and then we still got a regular season to go through, so let's go. Got it?